You're a middle-aged, successful gay man with a great life, but you're stuck right now wondering, is this all there is? You've realized by now that our worth as a gay man can seemingly be unfulfilling because it's measured by your job, what you do at work, how much you make, this endless pursuit of perfectionism and having the perfect home and the perfect car and all of that. You might be a single guy and just wondering, is there anyone out there really worth it at this point? Or you might be partnered or married and wondering, okay, well, what now? And you're quite frankly exhausted from the relentless assault by the inner critic and doses of shame that you thought as you grew up would go away and minimize, but continuing just to haunt you even after all of these years. And really, haven't you just had enough of this gay script of what our gay society tells us is successful and good, and what gay currency is and what you need to do? But there's a new way to look at all of this, and it's called the baseline transformation method, and it's a direct and new path to true fulfillment as a gay man. So stick around in this video, and you'll get to learn the 3 phases of that program that really will help you unlock the dream life of yours that's always been waiting. But first, let's make sure this video is really worth your time. This video is not for guys who are looking for quick fixes or people, places, and things to blame for all of their problems. It's definitely not for someone that's unwilling to be vulnerable and face some of the big challenges head on that are holding you back. And my God, it's definitely not for judgy, stuffy, bitter, or mean gay guys. This video, though, is definitely for guys who are proactive, curious, and open to trying new habits and new ways of looking at life. It's for guys who are courageous and ready to open up. And it's for guys who are accomplished, but really just can't get figured out why we're stuck, but definitely ready to be beyond all of this mess. Stay to the end of this video and I will expose the one gay lie that you and I have been made to believe for so long that has held us back time and time again from being our best fulfilling selves. I used to be in your shoes though. I was seemingly crushing it at work and I had a real cute paycheck and job title to prove it. But behind the scenes, it wasn't working very well for me. To manage this fake corporate life that I was holding up, the backstabbing and sabotaging that happened at work, and all of the harsh inner critic that was screaming at me every time I made a fake interaction or a silly hello to some corporate executive. The inner critic was there to release anything and everything at me, to remind myself that it was not being real and there was a price to pay for that. So what did I do to balance all that out, keep it going? I numbed myself out on the weekends. This all worked for me until it didn't. I experienced a layoff and my life immediately came crashing down. Why? Well, all of the things and accolades, the cute salary and job position that I had to prove my worthiness was now gone. So I had to face the reality that I really had absolutely nothing in the eyes of the gay script. It was at this lowest point, though, where I finally sought answers in a real reflective way, and that was through journaling. One day in particular, I had this huge discovery about the inner critic. You see, because of my entire life, the inner critic had relentlessly come after me. Nothing was ever good enough. Well, now guess what? I had nothing. I had nothing, and it had nothing to come after. So its dominance had finally stopped. And in that moment of clarity, I finally understood a way to leverage the energy of the inner critic to my advantage, that we all could start working together instead of it constantly working against me. And I finally realized and understood the gay script and what it is and why it exists and how it's the inner critic's fuel, particularly as a gay man. So through all these realizations and through the journey ahead, I created and documented a structured process to dismantle the critic, to dismantle the gay script, and finally free myself from all of this once and for all. And this is how I created the baseline transformation method. It's a path to true fulfillment and worthiness as a gay man. Gone now are the old ways of dealing with this. No more perfectionism, endless suffering, numbing on the weekends, ignoring, hoping these problems will go away one year, pretending and hoping that something different will happen next year or next day or next decade. But instead, the new ways that are here in the baseline transformation method, ways to finally solve these internal blocks and issues and people and relationships that have been holding you back your entire life. Unlocking this true fulfillment can begin now. So the baseline transformation method is an actual plan that can help you get to the fulfilling life that's waiting for you on the other side. It's an actual plan, unlike maybe going to see a therapist where you get a diagnosis and you keep talking and keep talking and keep talking until you never know when it's going to be better. This plan has a beginning, middle, and an end point over 6 months, and it consists of 3 pillars. The first pillar, right when you start working with me, you're going to construct with me a customized blueprint, vision, and roadmap to show you what person you will be on the other side. We begin an intense analyzation of your critic, the shame and the resentment, and we target the real problems and, more importantly, the sources of those problems once and for all. In pillar 2, now that we know what the problems are and their sources, you will complete an energy audit and overview to really give you momentum. In this phase, from scrimmage to match, you have a game plan and me by your side to finally handle, tackle, and address the toughest situations, people, and blocks in your life. In this phase, we go after perfectionism, the inner critic, and lifelong blocks and people head on once and for all. I'm there right by your side as we do this one by one. Through this pillar, you're building vast amounts of confidence, clarity, and focus by finally solving the real issues in real time. And then you get to pillar 3, where you walk away with a new habits checklist. This gives you an experience and an ability to track real sustainable change as you get to the end of the program and see your new life as you're emerging. So pillar 3 is called launch, and this is truly all about self-acceptance and decisive, clear action on what is fulfilling to you from here on out. You're experiencing real clarity, confidence, and fulfillment in all aspects of your life. And more importantly, you have a plan and a habit checklist on how to sustain that after your time with me. As promised, though, there's a big gay lie that you and I have been fooled into subscribing to, and that is FOMO. The gay script instills and frankly markets to us through FOMO. It activates that within us, and it keeps us trapped and coming back for more because we never progress out of this loop. So in recap, the 3 pillars, analyze, attack, and launch, are your new path to your new life. The extras that you get, though, in the program that are really important to your progress. First of all, we meet weekly through virtual call to tackle barriers head on and formulate game plans to move you forward towards your goals. 24/7 WhatsApp access with me. This is crucial as we solve problems. We can't always wait from one session to the next when real-time problems surface and you need real-time coaching and answers. I'm available to solve real-time problems that can't wait. Of course, there's group coaching and Q&As that support your learning throughout the process, and newest tools and resources available all throughout the program to enhance awareness, connection, and confidence. Guys, you have 2 options here. You can keep suffering, numbing on the weekends, and wondering, is this all there is? Is there a better way? Or option 2, choose the baseline transformation method, stop wondering, and step into your fulfilling life that's waiting for you. There's only 2 spots available right now in the program, so be sure to act now and reserve your spot and start moving into the life that's waiting for you. Click below or any of the links that are on the screen to apply and schedule your free consultation call with me. Let's get started.